Nothing. Okay, so welcome back, guys. This is the first talk of the season. First of all, I want to say thank you for your availability, for your time, and especially for your patience for our lovely club, Internazionale Milano. Okay, and we have Luis Alonso from Interclub Mexico, and we have Surya Adi from Interclub Meratsuri Indonesiani.
Yeah.
And we have Salah from Interclub Morocco, the founder of Interclub Morocco. Am I correct?
Thank you. Yes.
You're the founder. Okay. So another friend is joining later. He's from Venezuela, but he lives in the United States. So he's part of Interclub Chicago. Okay, today we will be talking about Roma Inter. Roma Inter. So firstly, I will go to Luis. We will talk about a big problem that since the first match of the season, because in the first match of the season we dropped points against Genoa, which is not good. So Inter have conceded many goals in 7 matches in Serie A. A little bit different story with the Champions League. Okay, so if we compare to the last season, it's totally different. Even there is no change in the defense. There is no change. Just we have an addition, a newcomer, a youngster from Argentina, Thomas Palacios. In your opinion, amigo Luis, what's happening actually with our defense?
Well, first of all, good morning here in Mexico, guys. It's a pleasure to be with you. We all know that this season will be one of the longest ever, and the team is going to play a lot with this new format of the Champions League. So besides that, we have the Copa America and the European Cup. So most of the players did not start with the preseason trainings, and I think that they are very tired. That is a problem. Also, we have conceded 9 goals in the first 7 games of the season. So definitely not Sommer and the rest of the defense are playing completely focused. I think that most of those goals have been caused by distractions. I really think that Inzaghi it's working on it. We lost points against Genoa, but against Milan also. Even though we are running seconds, we're just 2 points behind of Napoli, and it's just the 8th. I forgot how to say la giornata.
Yes.
Yeah, it is just the 8th game. This one against Roma. So we have plenty of chances to improve on defense. Also, Lautaro has to be determinant. I think that Thuram it's playing amazing. I mean, he scored a hat-trick in the last game. He's the top scorer of the Serie A. He's the capocannoniere, along with who's the other guy? Anyways, so the team, yeah, correct. The team needs to improve, of course, and even when they are not playing in their best version, I'm pretty sure that we are going to do it well. I don't know if we are going to be the Serie A champions again, but definitely I'm pretty sure that we're going to be in the first three of the Serie A teams.
Also in my opinion, Napoli is going to win the Scudetto this season because they are not playing the European competition, so it gives more rest and also more time to Conte how Conte knows how to prepare the team. I don't know. I've never considered Lukaku as a star, but under Conte, he's
Exactly. Yeah.
he's
Mhm.
something else. Uh,
Correct.
so it's bad. Yeah. What about you? What is your opinion, Salah, regarding the conceding goals that Inter have conceded in these first 7 matches, which is not good actually.
First of all, thank you for having me. It's my first time with you guys. Thank you very
Super.
much, and I hope to create something new for the English-speaking community of Inter fans.
Mm.
About the defense this season, it's like Luis said, it's not only about defense or the goalkeeper or something like it. It's another thing. It's bigger than that. It's about, I think, for me, it's about concentration. All the team need to be to play as a group. As we did last year, we the defense starts from Lautaro to the last person in the field, which is Sommer. So I think for me it's bigger than to be just a problem of one or two players. It's something all different. And as you said, I think this season will be different than all the other seasons. It's a charged season with more than I think 15 matches with the World Cup in the end of the season. As you said, for me, we will be fighting with Napoli, and I think Juve and Milan too. But Napoli is the first threat for me. I think Conte, Mr. League DNA, will be there to the end of the season. He is not playing on other competitions, so he will be all focused on the Serie A title this season.
I totally agree with you, Salah, because Napoli will the first that I mean the first competitors for this season.
Exactly. Yeah.
And yeah, so the same questions to my Indonesian brother. What's happening with our defense actually? Do you think that there is something else outside from the club?
Well, I think Inzaghi need make a rotation on the defense. I think we haven't seen Palacios from the first Giornata until the seventh Giornata, and with the current new uh, the schema of Champions League, we need more rotation, especially in the defense. The competition is very tight also on the international break. Well, I think the key is the rotation, and we need give more chances to the new players so they can have a chemistry with the other player. So I think that's in my opinion, that the rotation is the key, and the chances to the new player, and also for especially for Palacios. That's why, in my opinion, Falco.
Are you so any of you thinks that Palacios will get his debut as soon as possible?
I
No.
don't think so.
No,
I don't-
I don't think so either.
Not against Roma. Not against Roma. I think
Even against Venezia, in case we are winning in
I think he will be playing in the Coppa. I don't think if he will get a chance in Serie A
Serie A.
games.
And
Or-
he'll play as a substitution. He won't be on the first team.
Yeah, of course.
For me, he should be loaned. For me, he should be loaned to discover more the Italian football. I don't think he will
Correct.
get a chance in Inter this season.
Correct.
But probably he will get a chance where, if in case Inter is winning and we have only 10 minutes left. Inter
We
winning
are not
4-0.
we are not this strong this season. We don't win since the first half.
Correct.
We suffer until the last minute.
But it
Yes.
could happen. It could happen for some certain matches.
unless we already won. If we win about 5-0 in the last 10 minutes, I think Simone will give him a chance as a sub.
Maybe.
Probably, but sometimes just change Darmian Dumfries or something. So he put Augusto to the left center back, but Palacios is the left-footed, as I know, if I'm not mistaken. Palacios,
He can. I think he play in same sector as Pavard.
is he not left?
The thing is that he's never been even in the bench. So I don't think that he's considered to play.
Okay.
No, I think he's
not even a
he's
substitution.
I think he's every game in the bench, but he will not play. He will not play, in my opinion.
Okay, so I'm going to show you. That the preview of Roma Inter with this. With the possible the lineups for tomorrow.
Yeah.
So okay. So what do you think? Does Inzaghi need to make some rotation or some change? Or what do you think?
I don't think we will have a rotation in this game. We will rotate against young boys. I think he will be playing full team against Roma, and then he will rotate against young boys. Even Barella, I think he will be on the starting lineup tomorrow.
But something.
Yeah, I'm agree.
Something to watch from Roma. I mean, it's a little disgusting because Roma now in the table, Roma in ninth position, no? In position, okay. Inter in second, but okay, Roma just conceded 5 goals, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Inter conceded
Yes.
9 goals, but
they have scored 8.
Yeah, they scored 8.
We have scored 16, so it's
16,
twice.
Yeah.
Inter still have the best attack, but the problem is conceding the goals, more than 2 goals is not good. More than 1 goal is not good. 1 goal is okay. That happens in any match. So, by seeing this possible starting a lineup, let's discuss firstly from the opponent sides. Roma. Dybala probably will play from the first minute. That it was, and no, he has been always a nightmare for me individually. Why? A couple of years ago, I went to San Siro when Inter also hosting Roma at that time. We scored first, but in the end, Roma won the match 2-1.
Mourinho, thank you, Mourinho.
But Mourinho was not there. Maybe the assistants,
Oh,
as I remember.
yes. He was suspended. Yeah.
But the winning goals was from Dybala. But
Yes.
the winning goals. Okay, so Luis, who will be the key player from Roma, in your opinion? Still Dybala or the other guy in the attack? Dobbik.
The thing is that even if Dybala is considered as a starter in this match, we know that he is always. It's like their Sensi. It's like Roma's Sensi or Roma's Alexis. He's always injured, and he could not play tomorrow. Even though Dobbik is like the key player for them. I think that is the player that we have to follow. We have to the defense have to keep an eye on him. So they don't score a lot. I think that if Acerbi goes as the libero and he takes care of Dobbik, we don't have to worry about him. Even though he's like the reference on the attack for Roma. So I think that he will be the key player or the player to follow for them.
Okay, so but they have a youngster, Pisilli, that had been called up for the national team. Suri, so which is good, and probably also a popular name from La Liga, but because he was a player of Atletico Madrid. Hermoso will play tomorrow from the first minutes. Yeah, but okay. Let's welcome our friend from Chicago. He's from Venezuela, but he's staying in Chicago.
Hi, friends. Yeah, it's a pleasure
Samuel.
to introduce myself. My name is Samuel. I'm from Venezuela, but right now I'm living in Chicago. I'm part of Interclub Chicago, founded in 2022. We meet we're meeting this Sunday to support Inter, and we are also probably to keep following Inter here in the States where soccer is not a very popular sport. So yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you all, of course.
Hi Samuel, bienvenido, welcome.
Bienvenido, gracias.
Okay, welcome Samuel once again. So I think you've already this guy Salah, you know already, and this is Suryadi from Indonesia, from the same club as me. Okay, we'll continue to discuss about the match tomorrow, Roma Inter, and I will go firstly to Samuel. Okay, I will show you again the possible starting lineup for tomorrow, and we will be now we will talk about from the Inter side. From the Inter side, I think this is the most, I mean, the best starting lineup that we have for this season. But sometimes Inzaghi loves to do a maneuver, a rotation that unexpected.
Well,
And
yeah.
Laila is back. And my question is, would you like to see Taremi to start from the first minute, but he will replace Thuram, or you prefer Thuram always with Lautaro from the first minute?
Honestly, I think Lautaro is coming from play a very good game for the Argentinian national team. He just scored against Bolivia. I mean, it's not like the strongest team he could play it against, but certainly he come from scoring goal. But playing just like a couple days ago should maybe represent, maybe he will be tired for tomorrow, but he's our capitano as well. Thuram is being the player who is scoring mostly goals for us. So for Taremi, the perfect timing will be maybe for the second time in case Lautaro will be feeling too tired for playing, or maybe if he's not connect like in the match against AC Milan. But honestly, the lineup that Inzaghi is proposing is, I mean, all the or titular players. You know, I'm also glad because Varela is coming back and everything else. But yeah, I will rather leave Lautaro play tomorrow for as a like a starter up.
Okay, but Taremi, I mean, he always gave the best so far. I think I would love to see a little bit rotation in the attack. I mean, to put Taremi with the Lautaro from the first minute, but it depends on Inzaghi. We are just supporters, but it's okay. I mean, to talk about this thing, but because Taremi, we remember that in Champions League he was the last match in Champions League he was very good, and he got most valuable player.
Yeah,
So,
the thing is, what I think is Taremi and Lautaro plays in a very similar role in the attacking side, because they both like to go outside the box, be like moving around the box. So they need a number 9, player static in the middle of the box, to do their kind of plays, like pivoting, surround the area, the box. So they kind of, like will they willing to look out for the player who stays in the middle of the box. Like in this case, Thuram is the one who is taking advantage of this connection with Lautaro, even with other players. So Taremi also needs more time, to adapt to our league, because coming from Portugal to the Serie A is a huge change. You can see even in Juventus with this young player, Francisco Conceição, he's not for started up yet. He needs like a time to adapt. And I think games like Roma, you should go with your very first team starting up. Maybe for the second time, if you see that maybe you're still having trouble scoring goals, like as we saw, before along this starting of the season. But I would rather have my titular players, ahead, like starting the game, honestly.
But I mean, in the second half, like what happened in the derby, it was awful. I mean, Inzaghi did a mistake.
A huge one.
Chance to take up Çalhanoğlu. So that's, I mean, if tomorrow he will do the same thing, I think the second half will be disaster. And I'm going to ask Surya Adi with this thing because he loves to put Aslani as a regista. But Aslani, when he plays for the national team, he's like someone else. It's not Aslani that we know in Inter. So I'm asking to Surya Adi your opinion about Aslani. Is he a Fis Hakan or Inzaghi should try to put him as a Mezzala like Barella or Mkhitaryan? What's your opinion?
Well, I think Aslani, if I were Inzaghi, it will be a ruin if I pull out Çalha in the second half. Well, it will be better, in my opinion, if Inzaghi uh, play Çalha in the second half rather than pull him out in the second half. Well, for Aslani himself, he would be better play as on a Mickey position, I think.
So in your opinion, Aslani is Mezzala, not a regista.
No, it's not. I think Regista still in Çalha.
What do you think, guys? Luis or Salah?
I don't think that Aslani, to be honest with you, I don't think that Aslani it's an Inter player. He's not in the level. We've been waiting for him for 3 seasons, and I think that Simone has a lot of patience with him. What you see in Albania's national team, it's pretty much a team that plays for him, and also you've been playing him against not the best teams in Europe.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
you're going to see him even strike or assist or create some plays, but I mean it's like seeing a player of the Como playing against Genoa, So if you put him to play in big games like this one against Roma, you won't see anything of Aslani. Here in Mexico, we call him Gagliarslani.
But
So
What?
he's Gagliarslani.
Gaglias.
That's a nice one.
Gagliardi.
So yeah, it's like the new version of Gagliardini. So no, I don't trust him. I mean, not as Mesala, not as Regista. I don't think that he deserves to play in big games like this one. Of course, he's going to have rotation, maybe against young boys, but not in this one.
I completely agree. I mean, Aslani has not the kind of level for a big team like Inter. I think he's feeling a lot of pressure. When the reality is he's just like a sub player he plays the last 10, 15 minutes, and he couldn't show anything because he's not the kind of player we need. When you try to replace Calhanoglu with his technique, his vision of all the game, his huge role that even he made us forget Brozovic, who used to be one of our best midfielders. You should replace a player like Calhanoglu. Not a good player. Aslani is a player for a small team, maybe for I don't know, for Monza, a player for even Lazio or something like that. Not for Inter. Absolutely, I agree with Luis Alonso.
And Salah, do you think so?
Yes, I totally agree with the guys. I don't think that Atlani have the level to compete with Çalhanoğlu or Barella or anyone in the midfield of our team. I think he, as Luis said, Inzaghi had a lot of patience with him. He waited for him for 3 seasons. I don't think he will be a good player for me. I'm not a good player, and I don't think he will be a good player.
But
And another thing, you talked about the derby. I'm not a coach, but for me, making 3 changes in the midfield is a fatal thing.
yeah,
You will kill your team if you make 3 changes at the same time, or maybe 5 minutes of difference between the changes. You change 3 players in your midfield. It's something you
yeah.
cannot do.
Of course, if you will do, if Inzaghi is going to do the same thing again, and the game will change. Will change.
Exactly.
Will be disadvantage for Inter side, in my opinion. But as we know, guys, the owners, the Oak3, they have different idea with the players. I don't think I'm not sure. I just cannot imagine how we will go with the players and all players under 30. A team like Inter, as you know, we have been supporting Inter for many years now. So a team like Inter needs some experienced players. So what do you think, Luis? Oak3 is it clueless?
Not really, because we already have these young / experienced players. We have Bastoni, we have Varela, we have Lautaro.
Yeah.
We have like these 3 key players, also Di Marco. So they are going to embrace the new players. I think that they are thinking in the future. I really love Zielinski. The little that we have seen of him, he's just an amazing player. I just love the way that he plays, but also he has the same problem as Alexis, Sensi.
Yeah.
The injuries, it's his handicap. So Mkhitaryan, I believe that this one is his last season with us. He's not playing the way that he was playing last season. His level is not the best, and I think that he shouldn't be on the first team anymore. I would love to see Varela and Fratesi together. I mean, Fratesi is another one that is young, but he's also an experienced player. So they are going they or they're planning to sign new young players to be embraced with these young / experienced players that we already have, and of course they all of them are Interistas, Bastoni, Varela, Lautaro, Di Marco. So they are going to embrace them, but also they are going to share what to be an Interista means. So this mentality, this mystique around the team is going to be shared with them. So I understand that we always would love to see these big numbers for the team. I remember when we signed Eriksen, or even Hakimi. They were huge names. Even with Correa, we were excited when we knew that he was going to arrive. But I think that they want to sign, as we already know, cheaper players or low cost players, and see them grow here in the team. I mean, Aslani is the exception, but I'm pretty sure that they're going to go with these kind of players, and that's why they want to have young players, because we already have, again, as I said, these young / experienced players in the team.
Yeah, but players like Çalhanoğlu, Taremi, I mean,
yeah,
they are 30, 31, 30, 31 now.
mm-hmm.
So if Inzaghi has to follow, I mean, the strategy, the desire of the Octree, I think it will be a big problem for Inter. And what do you think, guys? I'm going to Suryadi. What do you think with the current owners of Inter? For me, Jang was better.
Well, I think with the new decision of the Octree to not extend the contract of a player with age more than 30, it will be a disaster for this time. If we follow the decision, I'm gonna mention that we will lose Hakan, Çalhanoğlu, we will lose Taremi, Jan Sommer, of course, and then Stefan De Vrij, and then Mkhitaryan, and of course Serbi. I think Octree need to consider the performance of the player, which is above than 30. As we seen on the match on the Champions League against Manchester City, that Acerbi, he done well. He marked, he man-to-man marking with, with
Erling Haaland.
with Haaland. Sorry, with Haaland, he did well. So if we follow the direction from the Octree, well, just prepare. Our target will be stay on Serie A, I guess.
Yeah,
We did, it will be a disaster. We need experience. The young players is still not enough experience and skill for this time. We still need the experienced player. So I think that Marotta will against the decision of the Octree. Well, I think uh, Octree will reconsider their decision. We are not yet ready, because we if we want to uh, buy the young player with good quality, it will need more money. So I don't think Octree will they will want to spend money to buy a young player with the expensive price, I guess.
and it's simply like we are not Sassuolo that are going to sell uh, some promising players just to how to say just to maintain the balance, the financial condition. We are not a team like Sassuolo or a team at the same level. I mean, Octree at the moment, in my opinion, is they they have no idea they don't understand the Inter's value. In my opinion, I and I can be wrong, but I can be correct. Let's see. Maybe not this season. Maybe next years, in 2 years or 3 years, we will see. I mean, the projects, the Oak3 projects with Inter, how it will be. I mean, in the first year, we cannot say anything. I mean, in 2 or 3 years, we will see something, if it is good or bad. And regarding to the match tomorrow, I just see some prediction from some sources that Inter remains the favorite to win. That possibility to win is like more than 50%. And I'm going to Salah. Do you think so that Inter can win tomorrow? I mean, win, even it will be a tough match, hard match, because the match against Roma will be always difficult, no?
Yeah.
Will be tough. And I saw a prediction 2-1 for Inter, and I'm following also the Italian journalist Nicolo Schira, but I'm not playing Fantacalcio. And he mentioned it to like recommendations for Fantacalcio for this match day, and he mentioned it 2 players of Inter, Mkhitaryan and Acerbi. And Mkhitaryan and Acerbi will do something tomorrow, in his opinion. Nicolo Schira, maybe you know him. So how do you see the match tomorrow? What is your prediction? You can say the score, and you can say how it will be going.
I will bet for a draw. That's our reality right now. We having too many troubles, but depending. We saw it against AC Milan. We saw it against Udinese, where we almost that game. They most tied the game. So also coming from a really weak moment. They just coming from draw, and winning. I think the last game. I'm not sure, but we also weren't too clear about scoring goals. So I think 1-1 is gonna be like the most realistic, maybe score. Yes, that's what I feel. Yeah.
So, in your opinion, tomorrow we are going to drop other 2 points, and
Yeah.
okay, that's okay, 1-1, because Roma is always Roma, no? Okay, what do you think, Salah?
For me, I think you talked about Acerbi and the prediction that he will be good at the game. I think if he managed to keep Dovbyk far from the goal, I think he will be doing a good match. Then you have also Dybala. Dybala is always a threat. Is always someone who can create a thing from nothing. So you have to be aware of that. I think Acerbi will be good at defending against Dovbyk, but against Dybala, I don't think so. And regarding the weaknesses we face in the defense this season, I think they will score, and we will score, and I think we will be winning at the end. We will win 2 or 3-1. So this is my prediction. I hope it's gonna happen.
Okay, because any of you remember the score Roma Inter last season at the Olympic Stadium?
4-2, yeah.
4-2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So it was Porto. It was under De Rossi. No.
Yes.
Yes.
Ah,
It was the Rossi. Mhm.
De Rossi. Now with Ivan
He-
Juric.
His first games, I think the third one was against us, I think, or something like that.
Ah, okay.
Amigo, I'd like to say something. The statistics between Ivan Juric and Simone Inzaghi are pretty awesome because they have faced 14 times and Inzaghi has won 10 times. He has
Okay.
drawn 3 times and Juric has only won once.
Okay.
So we'll know that it's not easy to play against Roma in the Olimpico,
Mm.
but we are talking about two pretty different managers, you know. So I think that we have this
Leverage.
handicap on our side. So Inzaghi knows how to play against Judy. I think that he's going to do what he needs to do to win this one, and I think that we are going to win like 2-1, like Salah said.
Okay.
And don't forget that Juric is under pressure now. He can be kicked out.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
If he will be tough. I think he will be tough. Not as the statistics said.
Because there's a high possibility that he can be fired in case
Yes.
Yeah.
if they
That's-
lose against
Yeah.
Inter.
He's under the same pressure that this guy from AC Milan, I forgot
Yeah,
his name.
Fonseca. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Fonseca has the
Fonseca.
same pressure, and they
Yeah.
they play like a Champions League final.
Exactly. Yeah.
They absolutely come over us. So that there's many things that they playing on her home. Also the last game, I mean at least the last 3 games we had won against them. That's a good score. But our reality right now, or the fact, we are not having a good moment right now as a team. We have a couple things like we have a lack of defending. Our midfield is not as compact as last year. We depend a lot of Mkhitaryan, and he's not playing that well. Lautaro was lost about the last maybe 14 games without scoring. Thuram is the one who is giving us a couple points along this season, talking about champions and then Serie A. So I think I still believing that we're gonna draw maybe.
Okay. So another questions before we close this talk. I'm surprised with Pavard that he's not on his better shape. Okay, I mean, he was not called up again for the national team, French national team. And Luis, amigo, what do you think about Pavard? Do you still believe with his quality? Because in the derby, he let Pulisic, if I'm not mistaken, he let Pulisic to dribble, and then Pulisic scored the goals.
Yeah.
It was also a mistake from Pavard, but the coordination, I mean, the communication between all the defenders and Hakan at the moment was very, very awful. It was miscommunication, but Pavard was Pavard did a mistake to let Pulisic. He could do better, but what do you think about Pavard?
He's not in the best shape, and yet he's your best option for the right defender, because you can play also with Bisek, but he's not playing well also. You can try with Darmian, but for some reason Inzaghi don't want to play Dumfries as a starting player. So he's still being the best option for the right defender. Again, as we all know and as we all have seen, he's not in the best shape, but definitely I think that he's going to improve himself. He's an amazing player. What we saw the last season in specific games and moments, he's a world-class player. And he's not going to be in the national team because maybe you remember what he said on the European on last tournament. He said, I don't know why they're calling me because I am playing as right bench. I don't know if I'm right bench or left bench or center bench. So definitely he doesn't have the best moment with Deschamps. But I trust him. I'm pretty sure that Inzaghi is working with him, and he's strong, he's fast, he has technique, and he also can play as Dumfries or Darmian on the right side of the pitch. So no, I understand, and I know that not just against Milan, but in some other games, he conceded some goals, and I'm pretty sure that he's going to improve. I will keep him playing, because just like you said, like we all saw on the last game, he was bench. Bisek was pretty awful, and in halftime, he was called to play instead of Bisek. So no, I think that he's going to improve, and I will keep him because, as I said, he's not in the best shape, and yet he's the best option that you have for that position. Inzaghi is not going to change this line of 3 defenders on the back, so you must play with him.
Yeah, I agree, because he's the best option for the moment on that role. But I'm just surprised in this season, Pavard, so far in these 7 games, he's not showing his best. But hopefully tomorrow he can do better, because I consider Pavard is the first class player. So he won everything, no? He won everything at Bayern Munich and with the French national team, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay. Lastly, because Salah told the prediction, Samuel also told his prediction. And what do you think, Luis, and then Suryari, the prediction, the score prediction? It will be interesting for tomorrow.
2-1 Inter.
2-1 Inter. Okay. And you, Suryari?
It will be a tough game, so I think 3-2 for Inter.
3-2 for Inter. So okay.
Yeah, because in the last 8 games, Roma only won once in all competition against Inter.
So it means that tomorrow we are going to concede other 2 goals.
Yeah.
Okay. In another, I mean, another thing is the important thing is 3 points. That's okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're not having our best moments at this moment. So 3 points is it's what we need.
Because in my opinion, also Napoli tomorrow will win against Empoli. So
Yeah.
Yes. And
And I think Milan also won. Yes, they won 1-0.
Yeah. 1-0.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's enough for today, guys, for this episode. And once again, I want to say thank you. Really grateful for your patience, your time. And another thing, I'm organizing another episode with one of in ex-Inter players, Ruben Sosa. I can spill now, Ruben Sosa, but we need to do an agreement with him regarding the time, because actually he's in Montevideo, 4 hours behind Italy, so it will be a little bit difficult to set an agreement, to make a deal with him. But he's always available to respond my wishes on WhatsApp. So and in case Ruben Sosa says okay, and hopefully Luis will be available as well, because maybe we will invite also other guys from Latin America, like Marcelo Ayala from Argentina, and Luis will do as translator, yeah, from Spanish, and he speaks Italian, but his native is Spanish, so I will let Luis to guide everything in case he says, okay, I'm joining with you. Okay. Ruben Sosa, yeah, another great player with the left-footed player that Inter have ever had before Recoba.
Yeah. Great striker. Yeah.
Yeah, and also Salah told me that there is an expert in data analysis, a member of Interpol Morocco, and it will be interesting. And also with when Parmesvar is available, because Parmesvar also is good in statistic and something similar. So thank you again, guys. Gracias, amigo Luis, amigo Samuel, for your time.
Gracias, amigos.
Samuel, this is not your first and the last time. I hope to see you again for the next series. and everyone, yeah. Terima kasih, Mas Yuryadi. Sukran Salah. Sukran. How to say? Sukran.
Shukran, yeah.
Shukran.
Shukran.
Shukran. And anything else? No. No. I don't think so.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
It was
guys
fun.
Ciao.
Thank
Ciao.
you. Ciao.
Ciao, guys.
Grazie.